We're back with Jada Pinkett Smith. Her revealing new memoir, Worthy, is out. So many beautiful parts in this book. And I was thinking about the part that you described to me before, that you were at your lowest. It was a depression that you didn't know that you could feel that low. And there was a point that you thought your kids would be better off without you.
Right.
And I thought about that long and hard. And I wondered, how did you think your kids were going to be, how did you envision them being raised and being carried on? Because that's probably the most painful thing a mom could think.
Painful in regards to...
I mean, to think that my kids are better off without me.
Oh, yes,
in it.
yes. I mean, I felt like they had their dad, you know?
And that was more important than
And that
mom.
was more important. Meaning, like, what help could I be to them? You know what I mean? In that state. And, you know, I just didn't feel that I had the level of self-worth to stick around and be of value to them. It was a very painful, dark time.
Did Will know that you were feeling that badly?
I don't think he did not know the extent. Everybody around me, every single person around me knew that something was wrong. And with this book, my close friends and my mother, they were just like, we couldn't figure it out. And I said, it's okay. They feel so bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I said, it's okay. I didn't even know what was going on. You know, it just took me some time. We weren't talking about mental health.
No. It wasn't the same conversation.
No, it wasn't.
Culturally. You dedicate this book to your daughter and your daughter's daughters, your son and your son's sons.
Yeah.
All of those that will come after you.
Yeah.
What do you think they would say about you and putting your truth out like this?
My kids?
Yeah.
Oh,
Your
my
kids.
kids love it. Like, they've been waiting.
Are they proud of you?
They're so proud of me. They've been living this life with us, you know, and so they're so happy, you know, and they're rebels in their own right. So, you know, they're always ready for the new.
I feel like you've had a lot of angels in your life who've been hovering around you, and there's one in particular who we love as well. She played such an important role in your life, and that's Debbie Allen.
Yes.
What did Debbie do for you, if you had to nutshell it?
What? Debbie has done so much. I mean, this woman, my career just flew because of Debbie. You know, Debbie was the woman that I looked up to. Before I came out to LA, I wanted to be the next Debbie Allen. And throughout my life, she has just been by my side to help me through so much. When I had my first nervous breakdown, I had to call Debbie, and she got me some help.
You like her by your side, so why don't we just bring her
let's
by
bring
your
her
side
on
one more time? Come on, Debbie!
Yes, Debbie.
Bunny rabbit.
Bunny rabbit!
Oh, no!
Wait,
How are you, Debbie?
did you call her Bunny Rabbit?
Bunny
Where did that come
Rabbit.
from?
Yeah, that's her. That's her.
I feel like we all
She's
need...
got a bunch of bunny rabbits. I'm just
Don't we all need these women that make us feel seen and worthy?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
She was the first. She was the first. In
Oh, well, who
Hollywood,
could not see you? When you walked into that audition for Different World, honey, she came in with a light. It was like a clear light was on her. She had so much energy. She was so confident. And with me sitting there said, I'm the next Debbie Allen. I'm like, hire this little heifer now. Get the job now.
Wait, don't move, Debbie. Don't
Go
move.
anywhere.
We're going to take a break, and we're going to talk all about this beautiful friendship right after this.
Bunny rabbit!
You do it, baby.
We are back with worthy author Jada Pinkett Smith and legendary actress, producer, and choreographer who mentored and inspired Jada throughout her career, the beloved Debbie Allen. We are so to watch you all.
No, we're into
hold both hands.
I know.
Both hands.
Seeing each other, we love each other.
Yeah.
We always have so much to share.
That love is, you can feel it.
Yeah.
Debbie, I wonder, like, you've watched your beloved put out her heart into a book, give it to the world. What is it? Are you proud in this moment?
I'm proud of her. I'm so proud of her courage. I've been trying to write my memoir for 2 years, and I just can't tell it. I just can't tell that, can't do this. She's so honest. she's so authentic, and she shared with us the characters and the people in her life that just jump off the page.
Yeah.
Your grandmother, Marion.
Oh, yes.
I love Marion.
Me
I
too.
feel like I know her.
Yeah.
And her husband.
Gilbert.
And then you get into the whole story about your mom and dad and the challenges you had with that, and then your friends and going to, Baltimore School of the Arts.
Yeah.
All of it.
It's
just wonderful.
It covers so much of Jada's beautiful life. But I thought one of my favorite questions to ask somebody when I interview them is, who's your 2 a.m. phone call? Who's the person you call when you're on your knees and you have one phone call? And for Jada, Debbie, that one phone call over and over again was you. When she was at her worst, she called you. Do you remember those moments and what it was like?
I do, and I was just glad that I was there to catch her and to guide her and to help. No one can really live your journey for you, but as a surrogate mother is what I feel like to her. I was there for her, and was happy that I was there that she knew my number.
Yes.
She knew your number. Jada, what has she been to you? How could you even put into words?
Debbie, just like she said, she's been a surrogate mother. When I was out in LA, just young and wild. Young and wild, Debbie was right there. And she wasn't judgmental. You know what I mean? She was just by my side, like, okay.
Just listen.
Yeah, just listening and just held space for me and just helped me through a whole lot.
Well, we remember back when you described how you saw Jada as a young actress, Debbie, and there is you booked a role for her, but we have a little bit of tape that we want to show. Take a look.
Okay.
Black Eyed Peas can't be there, Lena. So I suppose this is just a mirage. Plucking my nerves.
Need I remind you that the only reason why we are rushing to do this now is because someone wants to take off early to greet her 2 friends from Baltimore.
Let me tell you something. Me and my girl Yolanda, we know how to get a party started.
And I suppose all I know how to do is end one?
You're always right.
What did you see in her, Debbie? What was it about Jada?
She was so alive and so beautiful and had such spirit and edge. I mean, she was a little gangster. I didn't know quite how gangster she really was.
Yeah, you read the book, you're like, whoa.
I read the book. I know now more. But she was a little gangster, and it was just, she breathed a light and a life into the cast. We didn't have anybody like her. And when she auditioned, I said, no, she can't be the girl with AIDS because there was no cure for it at that time. It was a death sentence. And I said, nope, we have to put her on the show. So she came in and just brought a whole world with her. I mean, Tupac came to the show because of her.
Yeah.
Of course.
So much.
This whole book is about owning your truth, about finally stepping into your power and going from unlovable to worthy.
Yeah.
For women out here who are watching from both of you all, if they're feeling less than, what's your advice?
I would definitely say it takes, I don't think people say enough how much courage it takes to be happy. And that, we feel like happiness is just supposed to be, and for women, we're not always given the permission to speak our authenticity, and specifically women of color. A lot comes with that. And we have to give ourselves permission for that. And it takes a lot of courage, but that's where your authentic happiness sits,
Courage and work, right? Like, you've been at this. This isn't just something you were like, I mean, you really are healing.
Well, yeah, and I mean, when people read the book, I think they'll see that.
Yeah.
Yes,
it's quite a journey,
will.
And I think just get the book, and you'll get the whole story.
And some major inspiration, right?
Yeah,
Some major
absolutely.
inspiration.
Thank you for letting me come on your journey with you. I feel like we've been holding hands through this.
I know, Hoda.
You had a good hand to hold.
I did.
Oh, and Debbie, thank you. We adore you. We're so happy that you're here supporting Jada. You're going to be on a book tour.
Major book tour.
You're going to Howard University.
You're going to Howard together. When is that
homecoming?
That's going to be Thursday. Yeah.
You're going everywhere, Jada. You're going to inspire a lot
Everyone
of
look
people.
online to see where you can get the book.
The book is incredible.
It is.
Thank you.
Incredible.
It is.
Thank you.
Love y'all. Thank you.